Police now realize that because evidence will go here. But and they claim that the girl is 14. And they've already coached the girl. Princess and her co-travelers, they've coached the girl. Baba IJESHA thought the girl had interest in him. He didn't know that the girl was giving him sign, I don't do it, don't do it. And at the end of the day, police said, this one that you set him up, because you are shouting she's 14, we'll wait until the case gets to court. Then you go and prove your case. But the 7-year-old, when he said 7 years, he told Baba IJESHA lost 7 we have no evidence, and we have even run our test. The test in our hand, we run contrary to the testimony of Princess that Baba IJESHA. Princess stands so. Don't forget that the 7-year-old, Baba IJESHA slept with the girl when she was 7. He used khaki. She never claimed she saw it. Normally, under the law, parental negligence is a criminal offense in Lagos State. A lot of you do not know. It's a serious criminal offense. If a 7-year-old is under your custody, are you with me, guys? These are the things that we were fighting and explaining to her. That if a 7-year-old is under your custody, Baba IJESHA does not live in your house. If you claim he came to your house briefly, I get what I'm saying, and he had carnal knowledge of your girl, certainly that 7-year-old will be suffering multiple tears. And apart from that multiple tears, that means the pants will be soaked in blood. We're not like, why? Where were you, Princess? The assertion, the reason why you said you set him up. Where were you? And why didn't you notice that this girl was defiled when she was 7-year-old? And she was sick, Rarani. A 7-year-old is not expected to be having sex. How can a 7-year-old be defiled? Because she will have multiple tears. I want to turn this virgin. One more put Dimashi Tawon. I want to come Kasara because want to bon. But almost 7-year-old could decipher. She cannot pretend or hide the pain. So if a parent cannot detect that a 7-year-old was defiled under her, and then the question we're expecting the police and Lagos State government to ask Princess is, where were you when this girl was deflowered? Because Baba IJESHA doesn't live in your house. So if he came to your house and spent probably 30 minutes or 40 minutes and defiled your 7-year-old daughter and left for his house, so your daughter is so scared that even if she has been threatened not to speak, there is no way you, the mother, will not notice. That you covered it. But to come to tell us in 2021 that you did not even notice. So now, the truth of the matter is, in 2021, Princess wasn't presenting herself as a witness that, yes, 7 years ago, when the girl was 7, he did it. I took him to social hospital. He did it. She said she did not witness anything. But she acted. But she acted on that to set Baba IJESHA up. It was fake. Because boy, Emma Farabale. So that's 2021. Only when she's something. So that they para. I want to sponsor it. Who is that? So, at the end of the day, it turns out that we're expecting the police to ask Princess. I said, if you continue to tell us that this girl was defiled under you, and as a parent, you did not take notice, you didn't take her to hospital, you didn't know all this thing happened, you are not even a witness, and you could not even present a single witness. Nobody saw. Nobody treated the girl. No hospital, no doctor to say, that's 7 years old. When the girl was 7 years old, I was the one that treated the girl for defilement. It was as empty and blank as anything. Even Princess herself was never a witness. She did not see anything. Nothing happened. But she planned the trap in 2021. Now, a bit more criminal the princess. Police refused to charge him. Lagos State government refused to charge her. Rather, police refused to charge her. Lagos, they didn't touch on that. I went for that. Where is the evidence of this girl's age? No birth certificate, nothing was proven. And when the princess is 14-year-old. And I can tell you all for free, even the girl was writing different ages. Otoni age to koni sabo, otoni age to koni panty. It was Lagos State government, Lombard, non-defended. They were trying to defend her. And I kept laughing. I was the only one facing the matter seriously. Again, so the entire media, I don't know what happened. They went blank on the truth. I was okay. Now let's go. An individual was arrested after sperm was found on this girl. But Taloni, you got it, one dear boy, and they asked the girl to confess. But I don't know Dominic is any. The girl confessed. Tell us those that have been sleeping with you. The girl mentioned everybody could mention about IJESHA. Only but that Damola, but that can kill it. Security lane. The Damola happens to be princess like a younger brother and a business partner. Oh, I get neighbor. Yeah, one will get on about IJESHA. And don't buy again. So the princess more. Okay, to get security lane, she knew. Those ones, those people were the ones having sex with her and sexually abusing her since 2020. They asked the girl, police asked the girl, did your mother, your foster mother, princess, is she aware that Damola Adekola is sexually abusing you? She said she reported to her in 2020. You know how this terrible, disgusting, wicked princess, she left Damola Adekola, her neighbor, they live in the same house, that have been sexually abusing the girl. She is not interested in justice. She knew since 2020. And at the end of the day, in that way, the 2021 April, she now wanted to set Baba IJESHA up. You slept with theory. Almost 7 years ago. Baba IJESHA, which is a criminal offense to come and act movie. They all went silent. At the princess, at the Yabo, at the Tomo, at the they went silent by asking the government and the police to prosecute that Damola Adekola, that he was arrested. He was in the same cell. And the guy had already been threatening that if they take him to court, the girlfriend don't go and quote me again. That Damola Adekola wrote in a statement that the girlfriend don't get the princess if he set Baba IJESHA up. And he was ready to present evidence, but get any UBA account. I knew already those evidence were there. Police knew. And police were ready to remove their hand. They wanted to grant Baba IJESHA bail. Intori Tiju, Kayema Baso princess. As at that time, I was just doing my human rights stuff. And the police were like, we can't continue to do this. You are just bringing powerful people here. This one is coming. Yabo is shouting. People are calling. We know the truth here. The only advantage is that you set him up. And you are saying the girl is 14. And then the CP was like, you know what? We now know what is happening. You guys had issues with yourself. We don't want this nonsense in our stuff. We will grant Baba IJESHA bail. As at that time, I was filming. I was only campaigning about human. You know the thing princess did, Pelamo Yabo. But she be commissioner of police, she advised me, All this nonsense that people are doing. I've spoken to this girl now. Look at this Damola. Hello, play. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. You will hear the Commissioner of Police report then. Press release.